How do we convert denary to binary? So, given this number we have here as our IP address 192.15.33.2. So this is an example of an IP address. Now, we need to convert this to binary. Okay, so we will start with the first number, the first byte, which is 192. 192, how do we convert this? You have to remember, since we are talking about binary, we are talking about the powers of 2. So with that in mind, we can have this reference 2 to the 0, 2 to the 1, 2 to the 2, 2 to the 3, 2 to the 4, 2 to the 5, 2 to the 6, and 2 to the 7. Why did I have 2 to the 7? Because if you're going to count them, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 characters or 8 digits. And exactly the numbers that we are using in the IP version 4 will not exceed 255. That's why we will be using until 2 to the 7. Now, the equivalent of the following, 2 to the 0 yields a number of 1, 2 to the 1 will yield a number of 2, and this is 4, and this is 8, and this is 16, and this is 32, and this is 64, and this is 128. Now, how was I able to get that? Because if you, for example, you have this 2 to the 2, you have this 2 to the 1 is 2, 2 to the 2, 2 times 2. So it's a powers. It's how many times you would multiply 2. Okay? 2 to the 3, of course, we have the value of 2 times 2, 4 times 2, 8. That's why we have an 8 there. Now, going to the conversion. Going to the conversion now. What I do is that, so I will be taking 192 first. I'll be writing my number here, 192. I put a line here. So it will serve as my mark. This side, this one is the number 192, how it would change, okay, when we subtract and when we get the group of each of the numbers here. So what am I saying here? So we start at 128 here. You write 128. Next number, 64, 32, 16, 8, 4, 2, and then 1. You have to finish the entire thing. So from there, we on the other side, here we will be writing the binary value if it can have a group of this given number here on the left side. So for example, 128, 192. Since we can see that this is less than 192, we can therefore say that we can get a group of 128 in 192. So that will be one group. Since we have taken that group, we need to subtract 128 because we get a group, a number 128 here in 192. So we subtract minus. Okay, it's not writing. Minus. So this one will give us a value of 54. Then we write 54 here. Okay. Now, next, 64 is greater than 54. We cannot get a group of 64 from 54. Therefore, the value for that would be our binary number. And since we didn't have a group for 54, we need to bring it down to find if we can get a group to the next group. So here, we have 32. So indeed, since this is greater than this number, there is one group that we can form in there. So 54, the number here, minus 32. Okay, so the answer would be 222. So the number would be 22. Okay, and we have one group of 32 in this 54. And then we subtract 32, we have 22. Now next, again, this number is less than the remaining number from the 54. Therefore, we can still get one group of it. 1 minus 16. Okay, 12 minus 6 will give us a value of 6. 1 minus 1, 0. So this will be 6. Now, this time 8 is greater than 6. We cannot get a group of 8 in this number. So we put there 0. Okay. Then next we bring down because we did not get a group of, we were not able to get a group from here, this number. 4, 6, there's one group. Then we subtract 4 because we get a group of it. 2. So next, 2. Again, they are the same. We can get a group. So that will be one group. I will continue from here. So 2 minus 2 will give us 0. So the number here is 0. Finally, since this is greater than the remaining number, which is 0, so therefore we cannot get a group. So the final answer is 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0. So that's how you convert a denary to binary.